guess I'm a little bit taller than you, so make this work. So, wow, what a fantastic day for Eielson Air Force Base, for North Pole, the Fairbanks North Star Borough, the state of Alaska, 11th Air Force, the Pacific Air Forces, as we stand up the first F-35A Squadron in the Pacific Theater, the 356th Green Demons, right here at Eielson Air Force Base. Colonel Bishop, Colonel Anger, thank you guys for coming out today. Mayor Ward, Mayor Welch, thank you not only for your attendance here today, but your continued support. We would not be here today, we would not be in this position if it wasn't for the great partnership that we have and all the support that you've given us over the many years here as we've evolved, and this kind of represents a culmination of a lot of work that's been going on. My fellow group commanders, Colonel Bondurant, Colonel Fecky, Colonel Powell, Chief Master Sergeant Hurt, other chiefs in attendance, our mission partners from the Alaska Air National Guard, members of the F-35 SATAF team, the site activation team that are here with us this week. Really? I killed it? I already killed it? Okay, it wasn't that long. I didn't kill the battery already. But can you guys hear me if I shout, or do we have a backup? All right, we're back. We're back. All right. The SATAF team that has been working here all week and actually for a number of years to make this a reality. Thank you for coming out here. F-35 program managers, Mr. Kevin Smith, Mr. Edward Smith from Business Development. Thank you guys for your support and being here. Our own F-35 integration team led by Colonel Blanchard, who's somewhere in the audience, so I don't see him right this second, but he's out there. He is. Thank you, friends and family that are here, and of course, most importantly, men and women of the 354th Fighter Wing Icemen that are here in attendance today. Thank you so much for being a part of this historic event, and it is historic, and they don't just happen on their own. So to Captain Hickel for leading the team to put this on, thank you for your work. Captain Gould, Captain Tavener from Protocol that made sure everything was squared away and that we looked good up here, especially when the 3-star was coming, but woo, we're good on that. Sergeant McCaskill. Sergeant Hudson for the national anthem, again, alongside our honor guard. Fantastic job with that national anthem. Thank you for making this special. I don't know if we have an Eielson Idol competition, but you got my vote, so you're good for that. And then just everybody else that had a hand in putting this together, thank you so much. You know, great moments like this don't come around often. Hardly ever, really, when you think about it. And when I knew I was coming up here to speak, I kind of had a hard time thinking about what I was gonna say, because it's really a whole bunch of mixed bag of things all rolled into one, right? As I mentioned, in many ways, this is the culmination of a vision and a lot of hard work by a lot of people over many, many years to get to this point here today. For other folks, this is just another step on a long, long path that we have miles and miles to go, right? So I know that. And then for others, this is the first step on a really, really exciting journey that's going to go some really, really neat places. And it's all those things rolled into one, and that's what makes it such a charged event and why it's so neat that we all get to be here today and be a part of it. You know, since Eielson began this journey years ago, the Air Force has invested over $500 million, about $580 million, preparing to bring the F-35 here. And alongside our community partners, preparing for the more than 1,300 airmen and families that are going to join this community and operate and maintain this amazing new weapon system. You know, the introduction of the F-35 with its stealth, its avionics, its sensors, the weapons capabilities is going to bring truly cutting-edge combat capability right here to the Arctic region. And you know, when you combine that with the F-22s down in Anchorage, the state of Alaska is going to have the greatest concentration of combat-coded 5th-generation air power anywhere on the planet. That's amazing. That's historic. And it's important. It's very important when you look at the changing nature of war, the changing character of war, and the threats that are facing our country. That's huge, and we all get to be a part of that here today by being part of this ceremony. And we do it by reactivating a squadron with a long, glorious, and storied tradition, that of the 356 Green Demons. The 356 Green Demons were born in the cauldron of World War II, flying the P-51 Mustang, showing up brand new, part of the pioneering Mustang group. They learned to fly and dominate the skies over Europe, employing the Mustang with incredible lethality and effectiveness, and switching mid-campaign in 1944 to the P-47 Thunderbolt, taking on a new mission and looking for new ways to employ that aircraft in a ground attack role. After World War II, they began flying the F-100 at the outset of the Cold War and throughout the Cuban Missile Crisis, transitioning to the F-4 for the Vietnam era, and then midway through the Vietnam campaign, transitioning into the A-7 to pick up a close air support role for the troops on the ground and providing outstanding close air support to those troops in the latter part of that conflict. After Vietnam, they transitioned to the mighty A-10 Thunderbolt. Attack. I've never flown it, but I got nothing but respect, all right? So, and they continue that legacy of valor and combat excellence in Operation Desert Storm. That's the legacy we're celebrating here today. That's the legacy we become a part of today as we reactivate the squadron. And now the Green Demons are going to forge ahead under the command of an outstanding leader, that of Lieutenant Colonel Jim Snitch Christensen. Snitch, you are the perfect officer to take this opportunity and to shoulder this immense responsibility we're about to give you. For everyone here in the audience, if you don't know Snitch, you will not meet a finer officer or a man of more integrity or moral character than Snitch Christensen, I can tell you that. He comes to us as a weapons school graduate, as a combat veteran in the A-10 with over 500 hours of combat experience, and an F-35 pilot with more than 200 hours in the aircraft, most of which was instructor time. He knows the mission. He knows the aircraft. He's got the combat experience. He's got everything it takes to succeed with the Green Devils. But those aren't the things I just read you from his resume, the things that has made him stand out as a leader amongst his peers in every assignment he's ever had aren't necessarily the things that are going to make him a superior leader. That's not how I know it. I know it because of what's sitting up here in the front row. And I'm looking right at you, Amanda, and your wonderful family who I got to meet just a few moments ago, including his sister Esther, who's not just his sister. Esther, good to meet you. What's going to make him successful is all the love and support you guys give him on a daily basis, all right? I'm going to ask a lot of your husband and of your father and of your son and of your brother. Probably more than anyone else in the room, I'm going to be asking a lot of him over the next couple years, all right? But he's going to do great. He's going to do absolutely fantastic. You guys are all going to do absolutely fantastic because of the love that I've already seen him share with you and the support that I know you guys give him at home. I have no doubt that with your support, this is going to be a fantastic assignment for you guys. This is going to be a fantastic command and an experience like no other. There's no one I trust more with this responsibility than this family right here to take it on. And lastly, to you, Snitch, I charge you to put the Green Demons on a solid footing, to start this next chapter with excellence. Be bold. Follow your compass. Follow that moral compass. Take chances on the things that you know are right. And lead well the men and women in your command and prepare them for combat. Because make no mistake, that's exactly why you're here and why we put you in this position today. All right? In this era of great power competition, the stakes have never been higher, and our overmatch has never been, is continually being eroded away at. All right, but this is the opportunity right now where we can start to turn that around. We turn it around by taking the most advanced fighter aircraft the world has ever seen. We bring it here, we fly it in the greatest range airspace that we have anywhere on the planet. We do it in some of the most advanced exercise scenarios that anyone's ever come up with against the world's greatest aggressor squadron, the 18th aggressors, have at you. And we do it here, but I need you to take all those things. I need you to put it all together. I need you to develop it. Build that combat capability and prepare to project it from one of the most strategic locations on Earth, the airfield right here at Eielson Air Force Base. Everyone you see out here is going to be making sure all those things are up and running for you. You just got to grab all those parts and pieces and get ready for it, all right? You know, the Green Demon patch has a lot of significance on it. It's got a four-ship, the basic fighting element of any fighter squadron, forging ahead confidently with tenacity and determination against a black background of the unknown. And that could not be more representative of the situation we have right here as we stand up this squadron and face all those unknowns. But Snitch, you are going to bring the confidence, I know you will, and the tenacity and the determination to lead well and succeed in this mission. And I can't wait to see you get started. Thank you.